What's good, everyone? It's Coffee, back with another video, man. And you see we're talking about Busta Bus, one of my all-time favorites, man. Get up in the comments, guys, with your favorite Busta Rhymes album. And you see what's going on here, right? Is Busta took to the gram and shared this photo, like a then and now, before and after Jenny Craig type joint, you know, showing the weight loss. He had the 9-month pregnant belly going on, and now, you know, he got back down to the 6-pack, got himself back in shape. And of course, you know who's gotta get in the mix, crack some jokes, none other than 50 Cent, who we might as well start calling 50 the king of Instagram, man, because he has this thing down pat, how to use Instagram, how to use social media. We're gonna talk a little bit more about Fifth at the end of this video. But anyways, you know, originally he did it so quick before I could even really, you know, get the screenshot of it. He first clowned a little bit, you know, with Busta, had to get his jokes off, and posted pictures, like a side-by-side of Busta Rhymes and Tracy Morgan with their guts out, you know what I mean? But like I said, he did the post and delete with that one, and then he came back and actually said, nah, Bus, like, salute to you. You did the work, you lost the weight, congrats, and I can't wait to hear the new album. And it's kind of crazy that Fifth actually did that. You know, it shows he must have a little more respect for Busta Rhymes, or I don't know, some people might say, yo, Jay, he didn't want to play with 50, or he didn't want to play with Busta Rhymes like that. He knows better. But I know these dudes have a relationship from the time that Busta Rhymes spent at Aftermath, you know, with the whole Aftermath, Shady, you know, G-Unit. That whole era, he was over there, only dropped one album, and it was disappointing to me that he ended up leaving Aftermath with only dropping one album. He had some issues, I believe, with Jimmy Iovine. I don't know, but I remember when Busta Rhymes first signed with them, he was happy. I think it was BET, Rap City, 106 and Park. He was on one of them shows talking about, yo, it feels great. It feels like I got traded to the winning team. But in the end, one album and he was out the door. Dope album though, The Big Bang Theory, I think it was. But yo, with Busta Rhymes having this weight loss and all that, it's kind of crazy to look at Busta Bus, his journey over the years. Like I said, one of my favorites, like when I really was first getting into hip hop, When Disaster Strikes was one of my favorite albums. Like, I listened to that album at least 4 or 5 days out the week for like 5 years. I love that album from beginning to end. You know what I mean? And we know Busta Rhymes is nice on the mic, and his energy that he brings, man, can almost like, it's almost unmatched, you know? And if you ever seen him live, you know he goes in as well. But anyways, you know, back then, Busta Rhymes was, I guess, skinnier. He had the dreads and everything. And then we know right around the time I was just talking about with Aftermath, Busta Rhymes cuts his dreads off, cuts his hair, and went into kind of a transformation and bulked up and got brolic, you know what I mean? And it was almost like a whole nother person. He looked different and everything. A lot of accusations and allegations that Busta Bus was on the juice, as it seemed he, you know, got big like that really quick. And then there was an incident at a gym where Busta Rhymes you know, threw a protein shake in the front desk guy's face and went off. And he had a couple other situations where he was arrested and things like that for wilding out. And, you know, everyone was like, yo, Busta Bus is on the juice, man. He can't control his emotions, this and that. And then over more recent years, we seen Busta Rhymes put on all this weight. Like, he went from skinny, you know what I mean, to being big and brolic, you know what I mean, in shape. Then he just put on weight. Then he was just big and overweight. If you recall, he collapsed on stage. A lot of people were worried, myself included, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, man, what's going on with Busta Rhymes? But now he's back in shape, shedded the pounds, back in the gym and everything. And he's got the new project on the way, as 50 Cent said. He can't wait to hear it. I'm interested as well. It's Extinction Level Event 2. You guys may remember the original Extinction Level Event was the one that had Gimme Some Mo on it, had the joint with Janet Jackson, What's It Gonna Be? Another dope album. There was a really cool song on there too where he redid Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath's Iron Man. It was dope. But speaking of Busta's journey in the game and everything he's been through and all that, I'm sure you guys might have seen the recent footage where Busta Rhymes was calling out T.I. and was just saying, yo, King, it's okay if you want to back off, because, you know, they're doing the whole versus thing. And we know when it comes to the verses, a lot of this is like trolling and they're just talking ish, going back and forth like in that competitive spirit, because they're making money off this versus. So they got to draw the interest, want people to tune in and all that. But I'm just curious to know, guys, what do you think? Who do you got in a versus between T.I. and Busta Rhymes, right? Like, they both have pretty deep catalogs. Busta Rhymes obviously has more music, I believe for sure. But it's always hard to call it in them verses because it's like the whole the format, the way they do it, 20 songs, first 20 songs, and they gain points like that. I don't know. I feel like Busta Rhymes definitely, you know, will win that battle, in my opinion. But I want to know what you guys think. I don't know. Like, Busta's pretty consistently put out music over the years. He's had a couple little gaps or whatever, but for the most part, he stayed on it. T.I. kind of slowed down at times dropping music, but I just want to know who you got if they end up battling. Like, let me know in them comments. But listen, we got to move on to this other story. Once again, we're talking about 50 Cent. Heavy into the politics game right now, you know? And like I was saying in my video last night, yo, peep game. I think 50 Cent is on the payroll, if you ask me, because we know originally he came out and said, yo, this tax plan's trash. I can't be 20 Cent. Vote for Donald Trump, right? Get Biden out of here. Then he, you know, went a little more in on Twitter and got some people upset where he actually said, I don't care if Trump don't like black people, right? He said, I don't care. Biden's tax plan is trash. Vote for Trump. And then now, you know, like I said, I did a video on this last night. Go check it out if you guys didn't see it. But people were upset. They're like, yo, let's boycott 50 Cent. And like I said, Fifth is all about business. Just like when he's saying that about the taxes and everything. 50 Cent is much more than a rapper nowadays. He's been evolved beyond being just a rapper. He's about business, right? And with all this and getting kind of controversial and everything, I'm telling you, I think 50 Cent might be on the payroll for this whole election season. Like, comment and let me know if you guys agree. But check out what he just posted on the gram today. Check it out. He shared a screenshot where you can see the post was removed and it says CY. And, you know, he's saying it was Biden's tax plan. And then he put up this caption, right? He said, I cannot believe this. Look what they did to the snapshot of Biden's tax plan off the news. I have never saw this before on Instagram. If Trump lose the election, he is going to jail. So he's saying, yo, there's some corruption going on. They're removing posts that make Biden look bad, that go in Trump's favor. What's going on here? Corruption. Like, get in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation here. Do you think Fifth could be on the payroll? Like what are your thoughts on this all and about this post being removed? Because at like fact checking this, they really did pull this post down. Like, this isn't like 50 Cent is playing. I checked it out. It's you know, this is really what happened. So get in the comments with your thoughts on that and everything I touched on. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's Jay Coffee Talk. I can't wait to talk with everyone in the comments to see what you guys think. Any new viewers out there, make sure you sub to the channel because we got these daily videos, music, news, sports, and much, much more on this channel. I'm out of here, guys. Catch you on the next one. Hit that sub, guys. Hit that bell. I'm out of here. Peace.